and there are a lot of good friends and people that I have learned many things in the past, and hope I'll continue learning from them. It's truly a humbling experience for me to be invited to speak on this great book, Pakistan-India Relations, Fractured Past, Uncertain Future. If you look at the very cover of the book, you see two chairs vacant, nobody sitting on them, with a desk that has scattered white sheets of paper, nothing on them. On one hand, it looks like a half empty glass, but I share the optimism by Ambassador Azaz Chaudhry, who is probably an eternal optimist despite being an eyewitness to this seesaw actions of ups and downs in the history of relationship between both countries. As I was coming here this morning, I went through the speech of Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, delivered to the First Constituent Assembly on the same day, like today, Monday, August the 11th, 1947. In his speech, and I quote, he says this just 3 days before independence. He says, "The whole world is wondering at this unprecedented cyclonic revolution which has brought about the plan of creating and establishing two independent sovereign dominions in the subcontinent." Thankfully, he didn't, talk about partition of India. He talked about establishment of two sovereign independent nation, because as much as some people under Modi mobocracy, the Hindutva-led, would still try to, sell us this bogey and failed concept of partition of India. It was basically creation of two independent sovereign nations, since Jinnah Sahab himself talks about creation of two independent states out of subcontinent, not a country, India, that now the RSS people try to sell us. Ladies and gentlemen, as some of us who have the chance to go through this book, Ambassador Azaz Chaudhry, who has been and who is telling us this eyewitness account, since he has seen both those highs and lows, he does not just give us the diagnostics, the prognosis of the disease, but in this book, he also gives us the prescription of the healing. That's the great thing about this book. As we all know, that at times, proximity breeds contempt. And as we have seen over more than 7 decades, the relationship between Pakistan and India, somehow, sadly, it's the mistrust that has defined the relationship, not a constructive engagement as Ambassador Azaz Chaudhry has written in this book. And if you fast forward to just a few months back, the month of May, the Operation Pakistan named Bunyanun Marsus, that too reveals a reminder about the cost of conflict, which can't be measured just by the types of weapons used, but as Ambassador has rightly suggested, the tons of possibilities and opportunities that we have lost for our current and future generations. Pakistan has been historically a well-documented thorn in the side of the hegemonic and expansionist ambitions of India. Under Modi mobocracy, those designs have touched the extremes of madness. The recent unilateral aggression against Pakistan in May, flouting international law, violating Pakistan's sovereignty, killing innocent civilians, demolishing homes, schools, and places of worship, and lowering the nuclear threshold had the potential to turn this entire region into a nuclear ashtray. As Ambassador Azaz Chaudhry rightly said and has mentioned in this book, Kashmir lies at the heart of this mistrust and acrimony, creating this proximity, breeding contempt and animosity rather than good neighborliness envisaged by Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Mahatma Gandhi, killed by RSS thugs. The takeaways of this book, I would say that stalemate, acrimony, confrontation, destabilization, proxy wars, and seesaw, up and down, now hope and now hopelessness, they kill the prospects of prosperous, peaceful future. I would say the peaceful future for both countries only lies, as Ambassador has rightly mentioned, in the framework based upon mutual respect, peaceful coexistence, and not in the zero-sum games, violation of international law, and bad neighborliness. My message to our eastern neighbor, India, is hubris will not help India. Humility will.